So I brought my Zpacks Goose socks out today to talk to you about them a little bit. These are a very unique piece of gear. Zpacks actually has these manufactured by Ben at GooseFeetGear, who makes down socks, down hoods, things like that. Just, I mean, super high end, very high quality gear, and has for a number of years. There's a lot of guys that use the GooseFeetGear down socks that have been very happy with them. Now, when I was doing my research, I actually chose to go with the Zpacks GooseFeetGear socks, still made by Ben, but using remnants from the sleeping bags and quilts that Zpacks makes. Now, they're very unique in a way that they use the ventum 0.59 ounce per square yard ripstop nylon. What's really cool about that is that it's going to be a 7D ripstop nylon, something that I mean is just very unique to Zpacks in particular. Now, both of these socks in size large with an 850 power fill goose down come in at 1.9 ounces. Now, I'm telling you that because it's very important when you're doing your research. Now, if you look at what Ben is producing over at GooseFeetGear, this is what kind of led me to choose Zpacks to get these socks from. Ben is making his socks with a 20D, which is a 1.1 ounce per square yard fabric. It is a micro ripstop nylon, and it's a very durable material for its weight. Now, he sells a pair of those at $65 a piece. You can upgrade to $75 for the pair and go to a 10D nylon. It is a 0.65 ounce per square yard, but even at the 10D, you're coming in at 2.4 ounces for a size large, which is up to a men's size 12 shoe, and you're still weighing in more and paying more. So with Zpacks doing the ventum 0.59 70 ripstop, they're saving weight, getting you down to under that 2 ounce per pair weight, which is just absolutely incredible. Now, if we've gotten past that, I have to say these things, they're completely down-proof. They do not shed at all. They're very comfortable to wear. I've never had any point where even wearing them when it was maybe a little too warm, I mean, gosh, you can see how light they are right there. Just this little tiny breeze is moving them around on the bench out here. Even when I've worn them and it's been just a little bit warmer than I absolutely needed them, and my feet started to get warm, they didn't feel sticky or clammy, they didn't have any kind of plastic feel, which is, I mean, really just a key feature for me. They're very comfortable. Now, Zpacks only sells these up to the large size, which I mean, it's maxing out. I wear a size 12 shoe every day. When I hike, I wear a 12.5, and I am just using these from end to end, and taking up all the space inside of them. But I have to say, even with my feet filling them up and maybe just compressing the down a little bit at the toe and the heel, they still have a very high insulation value. They are just super warm to wear. Now, there is an elastic band on the inside. It doesn't really hug tightly around your ankle, so it's not restricting any kind of blood flow, and it's pretty key to wear a pair of socks under these. Although it does feel very nice on your skin, they are like sleeping bags for your feet, so you do want to protect the inside of these from any kind of dirt or anything that got through your shoes during the day hiking. And so I always opt to wear a pair of socks when I'm wearing these down socks. They do come stuffed in a matching 7D bag from Zpacks. Now, they compress very small. As you can see, I can barely ball up my fist in there without stretching it out. Now, one thing that I did that I think is very important is notice that there is not really a very good way to store these just straight from Zpacks. I mean, they need to be stored just like any other down gear, completely lofted, that way that they loft quickly when you pull them out of your pack and you're ready to use them on the trail. So what I did is I took some extra 0.67 Nano NoSeeUm net, and I just made a little simple stuff sack for them. you know, a couple of little roll hem at the top, and then a couple of stitches, and put a piece of shock cord in there. That way I can put them inside, they can stay completely lofted, and with this little loop that I added, I can actually hang them up on a coat hanger so they can store with all my other quilts and bags. So if anybody from Zpacks is watching or been over at GooseFeetGear, man, something like this would be just a key piece of gear. I think you could either include it or offer it as an optional upgrade. I'd love to see you guys come out with something like this. I'm sure there's some nice things that you could add to it that I'm just not skilled enough to come up with yet. So again, just in closing here, I have to say these socks are a great piece of gear, especially for any kind of deep winter camping. It's truly just a down sleeping bag for your feet. If you have any comments, please list them below. I'd be more than happy to answer them. And as always, thanks for watching.